Hello and welcome to the final video from Ghostface Girls of Celluloid Screams 2016.
Yeah, we're here again at this time. It's just flown, it's absolutely flown. Third day, I think, was my favourite day because I loved every single film that was shown. As you've seen on our Facebook Live, instant reactions, most of our thoughts on those, but we'll give a brief overview now. We started off with We Go On. That was a chilling, supernatural tale about a guy who wants to pay someone £30,000, dollars, to confirm whether there's an afterlife. Such a fascinating concept, something I've not seen done before, executed brilliantly.
Yeah, really creepy, really scary. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yep, and well acted too. And then we had Richard Bates Jr.'s film Trash Fire. Again, absolutely loved it. Very harsh, dark comedy, unrelenting in its sarcasm, in what it was doing, and such a shifting gears as well towards the end of the movie, unexpected. So that was a nice surprise.
Yeah. And then we had
Dearest Sister, and as you've already seen, we will have an interview up with Matty Doe, the director, so you can find out a bit more about Dearest Sister there. Great supporters of her work. Her film Shanthalee we reviewed about 3 years ago, so I'll put a link to that in the description box as well, so you can learn a bit more about her as a filmmaker and all that. So yeah, Dearest Sister, again, very excellent, very cultural film. And something very unique compared to everything else that was shown.
It's very atmospheric. It doesn't do too much running around or anything, but it's very, very atmospheric, and it does it really well.
Definitely. And following on from that, we had Pet. Again, Pet was just not what I was expecting at all. I think it's a film that could look really generic, but then the tone just completely changes. I found it quite empowering to some degree. I just found it a lot of fun. I was surprised.
I was not as enamoured. I still think it's good, even possibly towards very good. It didn't blow me away, I think, was the thing.
Yeah, I think it does what it does well, and again, great performances, solid. There's been solid performances in all the films today, I feel. Yeah. And then finally we saw Raw, which has got a lot of hype surrounding it. Universal Pictures are distributing it. It's very similar, it's kind of like to The Witch last year, where the hype was just, up there. It's like talking about, it's that, that bad, people are fainting in cinemas. I don't think there was anything particularly in it that would cause that kind of hysteria, but it's excellent. It's so good.
It's a very funny film, which is what they don't tell you in a lot of the other reviews. It is very, very funny.
Yeah, it's just a bit bewildering, like oh my god, is that really happening? But it gets you that sort of laugh out loud reaction then.
It's an incredibly dark version of Ginger Snaps as well.
Yeah,
I found.
But again, you don't have that monster aspect to it. It's just you're not really explained to why this is happening or why the main character is acting in certain ways and committing certain acts. It's just there, it just happens. I think it was a metaphor for rebellion, starting university, moving away from your parents, and then completely going against their values. But yeah, definitely.
Yeah, watch it if you can. I'm sure it'll be everywhere very soon.
Yeah.
So yeah, that about finishes our video for this year.
Hope you enjoyed all our live coverage. Hope you enjoyed these videos. Tell us if you'd like more videos like this, and anything you'd like us to review and all that stuff. Check us out on Facebook and Twitter. And yeah, so that's it. And thank you to Rob and Polly for organising a fantastic festival again. It's always amazing to be here. So yeah, and we'll be at the Abattoir Horror Festival in a couple of weeks, so look out for us there.